Hello, and thanks so much for taking the time to actually watch my video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about something which I think is really important, and that is the subject of contribution. I'm going to be questioning you and ask you whether or not you think you're contributing perhaps the way you could do to people that you know, care about, people in your community, anybody. This ain't to obviously have a go at you or to comment on anyone in particular. It's just to make you aware that it might be something which you're perhaps not thinking about. Yeah, the whole idea of this video is to really make you think about um, um, people that you love, people that you care about, your friends, your family. Are you seeing them perhaps as much as you should do? Are you making time for your children? That's what this video is really about. Um, for me, obviously I'm a working guy. I'm busy trying to earn money, like a lot of normal working class people, busy always chasing money. And sometimes we don't set aside time for the people that we perhaps love and care for the most. And I think it's so sad. Um, for me, I think about my situation now. I've lost both my parents, and I love them dearly. And I don't get to, obviously, I don't get to see my mum and dad no more. And it kind of, I think, until it happens to you, it makes you realise, obviously, how much of a short time, if you like, that we get to spend with the people that we love the most. And that's what this video is really about. I'm still guilty of not seeing people in my own family that I care a lot about. Geography, time, money. It costs time to do these things. But this video really is just to raise your awareness, to perhaps think about, is there somebody which you should be making more time for? Is there somebody you should phone? Is there somebody you can make a call to? For me, many years ago, when my mum was alive, I couldn't always see her. She lived obviously 15, 20 miles away. It wasn't always practical, but I can honestly say I made a point of ringing her every single day. I rang her every single day. Are you okay, mum? Yeah. You haven't necessarily got to go round there. This video is really just trying to prompt you into thinking: is there some way that you can contribute more to people around you? I'm not talking financially, I'm talking about time spent. Yeah, time spent. So money don't come into this equation. I'm just talking about people who you should be making time for, but you're not. Are you putting someone else, someone else before them? You know what I mean? Are you perhaps, neglecting somebody you know? Are you taking somebody for granted? Yeah, that's what this video's about. Like I say, it ain't to dig anyone out, to say that, or even to dictate to you in any way. Obviously, we've all got our own lives. We've all, and life's difficult. Life is definitely difficult at times. But it's just really to make you think. Perhaps make it part of your day. If it's like taking your mum scenario or your dad, if you have got a mum or a dad that's perhaps alive, phone them. You ain't got to be on the phone all night. Just a phone call. Hello, are you okay? Because it means so much to these people, especially your parents. Obviously, if your parents, because I can look back in my life and talking, I was very close to my mum, and I can honestly say for the last 10 years of my mum's life, she really led her life through me and my other two brothers. She kind of, she always put us first, but ain't that a big enough reason to pick up the phone? Do you know what I mean? I just think this is, I just think it's something that's really important. Yeah, something that's really important. Just ring up. Hello, is everything okay? Have they got a problem with anything? Can you help? You know what I mean? It's just so important. It's just, well, to me, it's so important. There ain't nothing more important than family. Obviously, I've got very good friends who I think a lot about, and I try and make time for make time for them all. because like I say, to me it's so important trying to make some sort of impact on people that are around you, people that you love, positive impact. I was watching a video earlier. I follow a guy. I don't think he'll mind me mentioning him. Project Life Mastery, a guy called Stephen James, and he was talking about his life plan and about what what his goals are and what he wants to do. And he's very open about it. He don't hide it, and he talks about contribution, how it's part of his day. He's making it part of his life, and because he's making that part of his day, and he doesn't actually say this in his video, but I know it's true, because he is making contribution, and I try and make some sort of contribution in my day. It makes you feel good. Yeah, it makes you feel good. If you do something for someone, however small, it can put a smile on your face. Yeah, and I just hope that if you have watched this video to the end, that you don't push it aside and think little of it, because I actually believe that it's, like I say, it's most important. I honestly believe that when you die, and I'm not being morbid, but when you die, because we're all going to die, what will someone think of you? Yeah, obviously there's going to be mistakes. I've made mistakes in my life that I regret. Some big mistakes which I wish I could undo, and you can't. If you've done bad or you've done a horrible thing or you've made a mistake, whatever, that is history. But I'm talking about contribution and moving forward. Yeah, and I hope that obviously when I'm not around, people will think well of me. Yeah, because it should matter to you. I think that's what I'm getting at. It should bother you what people think. Yeah, I ain't saying that you should take everything to heart what people say about you or even to your face, but you should care about. I think the mistake I made there is that I care about what people who I care about think of me. Yeah, that's what bothers me. If it's somebody I don't know, someone watches a video and they don't like me or they don't agree with me, I'm never going to meet that person, so it doesn't really affect me. But I'm on about people that are close to me, my family, my children. Yeah, that bothers me. And sometimes you fall short. I fell short in my life. But what's important is that we try and um, we try and come back from it and do something that's good. Yeah, we try and do something that's good. And I was chatting to my daughter the other day, and we were chatting about that lady. And I apologise, I cannot remember her name. The lady who went out to Africa, where all the terrible virus was, and she got ill. And I said to my daughter, I said, because she suffers at times with her mind. She's like me. We both suffer with our minds at times. And I said to her, that woman went out there because it made her feel good. Yeah, she kind of like doing that. Obviously, she was putting herself in danger, but she went out there because she felt like she was serving, and she was serving an almighty purpose to obviously try and help people that were dying of this terrible illness. And it's the old story when people say, why did you climb a mountain? It's dangerous. You could have died. And the person responded, I went up to the mountain because I climbed the mountain because I wanted to live. Yeah. Well, this is so true. And obviously, if you're like me and you've got a normal life, you're kind of like you've got the pressures of every day bearing down on your money, bills, and everything else. You can't go running off and doing anything like that. But it don't stop you contributing in some way, shape, or form to people that are even around you. Yeah, people who are even around you. Because to me, like I say, it's so important. I'm just going to give you a little example of something that I did. It was actually last year, and it made me feel better. There was I mentioned it in another video. There was a couple of old people that were crossing a road, near where I live, there's a big caravan park, and the lady was disabled. And like, you know, why they didn't get a taxi, I don't know. They were elderly, about 70, 75. And I see him, he was struggling to get her across the road. He had his case and everything else. And in the end, I thought, well, I didn't actually think at the time. I just thought I'm going to help him across the road. So I went across the road. I said, can I help you, like? And he had his wife, and we got across the road. And I see him, he was going towards the bus stop. I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm getting a bus to the station. And I actually didn't even consciously think about it. I just went to him, hold on a minute, I'll take you. And I went and got me keys, and, you know, I had a nice car at the time. I had a big kind of like Jeep thing, and I ran him round to the station, him and his wife. And he was so grateful, this bloke. He couldn't stop saying thank you. And when I got back, my wife went to me, where have you been? I just said, I just took a couple of old people from Valley Farm over to the up round to the station. And I'm telling you, it made me feel good. It took me 15 minutes, 15 minutes, and that bloke, I bet he went home and told everyone. I bet he said to his friends and family, God, the people in Clacton, they're so friendly, you know what I mean? But they're not. They're not all friendly in Clacton. It's like anywhere else. You get good and bad. But yeah, I just thought I'd share that story because I wanted you to realise how it made me feel. It made me feel like I'd done something worthwhile, and that's got to be a good thing. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it all goes back to the days when when you was a Boy Scout and they teach you to help people. You know what I mean? This being able to feel good. This feeling that you get when you do something, whether it's small or big. Yeah, you cannot buy it in a bottle. Yeah, you cannot. It's like a tonic. Yeah, I remember my dad saying to me years ago, because I used to suffer even when I was a kid. And I had my OCD, and I used to worry about different things. And my dad said to me, he said, Colin, he said, if you want to make yourself feel good, go and do something for someone else. And I'll tell you what, my dad wasn't the most cleverest man academically, but I tell you, when it came to common sense, he knew what he was talking about. I just thought I'd share this video. I hope it's inspired you to do something, however large or small, for somebody that you know or love, or even somebody that you don't. Yeah, even somebody that you don't. Just very quickly, I watched a video the other day. I'm on LinkedIn, and someone put up a video, and it was a bloke on a tube train. There was a black guy, well, West Indian guy, and this bloke, he was like a down and out, and he had nothing. This bloke, and he had no shirt on, and the guy got on this train. I think it was in America. And the bloke took off his coat and he gave it to this bloke, and he gave him his hat. And I thought, what an amazing thing to do. Oh, I know it was a video, and I'm guessing on LinkedIn it probably went viral. But what a nice thing to do. Do you know what I mean? That bloke had no clothes, and someone's helped him. Yeah. So I just thought I'd share that. Please like this video. I'd really appreciate it. I'm all about trying to help people. I'm all about trying to inspire people and inspire myself. Sometimes people say to me, why do you do these videos? They don't realise that sometimes when you're doing videos, or if you're like me, I've got my own blog. I've got my own blog, colintalks.co.uk. It's like my own personal development blog. They don't realise that when you're writing articles, or when you're doing a video, that to do that video, you have to do some research, you have to listen, perhaps to some other videos that cover that topic, or read some articles. And they don't realise that you're actually growing as a person yourself if you have to learn the content, if you see what I'm saying, to actually make the content. So, yeah, I hope this has helped you. I hope it's inspired you to do something. If one person watches this video and goes out and does something for someone tomorrow, it would have been worth making this video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch it. Please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed to my channel. Please give me a thumbs up, and if you've got any stories about how you've helped someone, I'd really like to hear what you've done. and leave it in a comment below, because other people, when they read the comments, they can obviously see what other people are doing for other people, and I think that's what makes the world go round. Yeah. If you're a sort of person that doesn't do anything for anyone, if you're just money orientated and you ain't got no time for anyone else, you know what I mean? For me, that's a very sad life to live. Anyway, like I say, please subscribe, and I really hope you go and do something which you feel proud about. Thank you.